computing.
Okay.
And I'm a second year electronic engineering student at the Namibia University of Science and Technology. I'm from Namibia, Windhoek.
So why did you choose electronic first?
Honestly, it was like my choice back in primary school.
Yeah.
But how do I say this? After hearing how difficult it was, I changed my mind a lot going forward until it was time to actually choose a course. And when I had to choose one, I was so confused. So then I was like, you know what, let me just take my first choice. And I was really late when it came to applying.
Okay.
And then I just thought, like, if I don't get in, then it's a sign that, you know, that it's not supposed to be. But then they accepted me, so I'm like, okay, this is what I'm meant to do. Why not? Let me just. If God didn't want it, He wouldn't have let me. Yes, He wouldn't have allowed me to get into it. So I got into it, and now here I am. I feel like NUST's engineering program, especially or technology program, is way better than other universities. And the one at the University of Namibia is based the side of the north, and it's just too far from home. So, and I've heard good things about NUST. So
That's why you chose.
yes, that's why I chose NUST.
Okay. What is the difference between BEng and BTech?
I'm not completely sure what the difference is, but from what I've heard, BTech is more practical related. I get to use my hands more, and BEng is, you know, memorizing a lot of pages from a textbook.
Really?
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's more theoretical.
As a second year student, from first year to second year, how was the experience?
It was not any
hard.
It was a very difficult experience. I totally screwed up my first year because I was completely lost and confused about what was going on. But then, you know, I redeemed myself second year.
Okay.
But then I had to redo my second year because during my second year, I was mostly fixing the mistakes I had done in first year. So, yes.
What actually the mistakes that you did that makes you repeating some of your modules that you don't want to do it again?
I guess I prioritized labs instead of classes, and so I ended up passing labs, but that didn't matter if I failed like my tests and whatnot, and I wasn't really all that serious. I wasn't studying like I should have. I would watch other people go to the library and I'll just go home and sleep. So I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. But yeah, they shouldn't make the same mistakes. They should work harder.
What keeps you going?
What kept me going?
Although with all those challenge stuff that you have as a female engineering student.
Okay, there was this other thing my mom always used to say, like, if you start something, you should always finish it. Even if you lose interest in it, just finish it, and then you can. Yes.
Okay.
So it's like, even if I lost interest in engineering, which I didn't, but she told me that if I did lose interest in it, I should still just finish it and then go pursue something that I am interested in. So that kept me going, like, yeah. And also just as I go fighting, and I can feel myself getting closer and closer to the finish line. Yes. So yeah.
What are the study techniques that you use up to this point that you are?
I use the lab activities that I get. I use them to learn more about the chapters that we're on, and then I go read up on them at home, and then I meet as a group with my fellow classmates, and then we discuss about them.
Is it really important to study in groups?
In groups? No, I think it all depends on the person and how they learn better. But as for me, what worked was discussing with other people, because when I came together with other people, they would always mention something that I missed out, and then I'd always learn something new before a test or an exam. So for me, it helped a lot.
Really?
Coming together with my group mates, I would come together and like spend the night in a class, and then if there's a test coming up, and we'll discuss, and yeah.
Do you have some activities outside of school, or you're just, a girl that loves always to be in the library?
No, I mean, I'm not exactly the most introverted person, but outside I do other things.
Okay.
So and it's all about time management. Like I know when it's time to study and I know when it's time to have fun. I just make sure not to have too much fun. But yeah, I have friends, I have places that I go to. You don't always have to be stuck at school. You just need to to manage your time properly.
If you have the last word, okay, to tell your not younger self, but some students who are still in high school and then they want to pursue electronic engineering here at NAS, what would you tell them?
I'll tell them go for it.
Okay.
I'll be like, yeah, go for it, but you know, it doesn't work for everyone, so I wouldn't.
It doesn't work for everyone.
Like, okay, I'm 50-50 actually. I'm
Okay.
50-50.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I would be like, no, you can go for it, but like, if you mess up, chances of you reviving is not so easy. But also, it's really not easy, and there are really other courses out there that keep you more mentally stable than engineering. So, and they are just as good. So, if you are really going to choose engineering, you should be very sure that's what you want. Make sure you love it, because it might not love you back, but yeah.
So we really appreciate it so much for making time for me and for you guys to get this information out of nowhere. She accepted it. Okay, thank you, I really appreciate it. I'm welcome.
Okay.
Guys, there's
I'm a second year student at the University of Namibia. Almost at the University of Namibia.
Okay. This time next time.
Okay.
If I say hi, you respond,
So
how are you? Okay.